Yo, what's going on YouTube? Charles coming back to you today with another video. And today's video topic is about the bad of network marketing. Today we're going to talk about the bad network marketing. I got a couple notes that I wrote down. There's probably a lot more than what I wrote down was bad in network marketing, but I'm going to do this today and maybe add some more and create a second video to this. And I'm also going to come out with the good of network marketing. I'm going to come out with the bad today, and then we're going to talk about the good another day. So the first thing we're going to talk about with the bad network marketing is there are bad reps and not all bad companies. There are some bad reps and not all companies are bad. What that means is there are people out there who will sell you who will sell frozen ice to somebody that live in California. Which well, I guess I said that wrong, but there's people out there they're pretty much good salesmen. They can sell you anything. And a lot of times you go online, you watch a video, and you see somebody that's they hyping it up way too much. That's the one thing that turns people off when you hype it up way too much. You see a guy, he's in a jet. You get out of his jet, he get into a Lamborghini. That's kind of unreasonable. Somebody who just who's still struggling with a job, you're struggling from check to check, and you want somebody to believe that that you're gonna go from that to really Lamborghini and a jet next month. That's hype, guys. It's hype. Can you do it? Yes, you can do it, but it's not gonna happen overnight. You got to change a lot of things. You have to change your mind, change the way you think. You have to change. Sometimes you have to change the people you hang around. You change your friends. You have to change something in your family that you hang around with. But there's a lot that goes into going from making the transformation from being broke, poor, disgusted, even like Tyler Perry's story. He went from broke, disgusted, to this to being a millionaire. It did just happen because he just woke up one day and said, I want to be Medea. He had to have a shift in his mind. He had to have a shift in his thinking. He had to have a shift in the things that he do every day. You go from being homeless to being a millionaire. I guarantee you the things you do are not the same things you did when you were living in the streets. It's totally different. You think a whole nother way. Your mindset is in the clouds. It's on another level. That's what you have to do when you join something. If you decide that's what you want to do. I mean, some people don't understand this, but everybody is not gonna like network marketing. They're not gonna like MLM. It's not for everybody, and I understand it. Some people get in and they fall for the hype, and when things don't go their way for the first week or that first month, they say I'm out because they fell for the hype. They weren't thinking about the long run. They weren't thinking that I may not do anything this month. I may not get a customer this month. It happens. People come in with very high expectations, and they don't want to even put in the work. They just want they just think it's all going to happen with no work. I mean, there are reps out there who do some things that are kind of like snake oil salesmen. And that's the things that gives a network marketing company a bad name because some companies out there allow it to happen. There are just reps out there who are just bad reps. They just turn it into a bad thing when it's not even bad. And maybe even if you had a bad experience, you may have joined a company, you didn't make any money. This is the thing that I started thinking about months ago. There's something in school they call a common denominator. Common denominator is a thing that's common in all those situations. I've been in a lot of different companies. I've tried to make money online quite a few times. I've lost every time. But guess what the common denominator is? The common denominator is me. So guess what that means? I have to do something different. I can't keep doing the same thing and expecting that something is going to change. I have to do something different. And when you decide if it's something that you decide that you want to do, you find a company there's something in a product or a service that you like, something that you would use, something that you would actually use. Whether it's a weight loss product, whether it's a financial product, whether it's a product, I think it's called Organo Gold where people sell coffee. I wouldn't do it if I don't like coffee. Because when times get tough, when times gets hard, you're going to quit. You don't want to join just for the money. The money part I'm pretty sure is good, but you don't want to join just for the money. You want to join for other reasons as well. You may join because you like helping people. You want to change somebody else's life, not just your life. You want to change somebody else's life. You might want to join just so you can retire somebody in your family. You may want to buy your mother, your wife, your daughter, your sister. You might want to get everybody out of debt. It's not just about the money all the time, but it's a start. But don't just make it about that. Moving on to the next topic. The name pyramid scheme. Somehow network marketing M&M has got called pyramid schemes. I don't think Ponzi scheme, but pyramid scheme. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the definition of a pyramid scheme. Pyramid scheme is a business model that recruits members via a promise of payments or services for enrolling others in the scheme, rather than supplying investments or sale of products. That's the part I think people just miss and they ignore. Like a lot of other things, people like to see something that they like and they throw away the rest. I'll read that again. A pyramid scheme is a business model that recruits members via a promise of payments or services for enrolling others into the scheme. This would make it sound like marketing, but the second part says rather than supplying investments or sale of products, as recruiting multiplies, recruiting becomes quickly impossible, and most members are unable to profit. As such, pyramid schemes are unsustainable and often illegal. Now, the network marketing and the MLM that I know, anybody on this particular, what they call the pyramid scheme, I'm not sure that this is supposed to be the picture of the pyramid scheme, but if you're under here, if you're putting in work, you're making money. They make it seem like the person on the top is the only one making money. In a pyramid scheme, I guess that's what it is. Let me read that again. As recruiting multiplies, recruiting becomes quickly impossible, and most members are unable to profit. As such, pyramid schemes are unsustainable and often illegal. When you join the MLM, does it look like this structure? Yes, it does. But look at your job. Look at Walmart, Costco, HEB, Amazon. They have is there a business structure like this? Yes. There's only one owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos. And all the people that's under Jeff Bezos make a lot less than Jeff Bezos. So is that a pyramid scheme? Let's look at Walmart. Walmart has one seat, maybe another. Maybe they brought it together. It may be two, but it's only maybe one or two people at the top of this pyramid. At the top of this, what we call pyramid scheme, and making all the money. The owners of Walmart. They may have a regional director who's over the South region, or a regional manager is over the north manager that's over the North region, the East manager that's over the East region, and a West manager that's over the West region. Under them, they may have district managers in each region. Every store has a store manager. Those stores have maybe 6 or 7 assistant managers. And you can see while I'm going down this line, the numbers get bigger the further you go down. From the manager to the assistant manager, to the sectional manager, to the cashiers. And that's when you get to the bottom. So is that a pyramid scheme? And a lot of people like to talk about the recruiting aspect of it. I don't want nobody to make money off me. I don't want to be bringing in people and telling them all this and this and that. There are jobs out there that pay you to recruit. We just think about it differently. Our mindset is not, it doesn't even look the same, but to us, it doesn't look the same, but it's the same thing. The next time you look for a job, but next time you're looking on Career Builder, Monster, wherever you find your jobs at, there are companies that will pay you to bring in other employees. I think I saw it a while back where companies said they would pay $1,500 if you bring in another employee. You get $500 when they stay 30 days. You get $500 when they stay 90 days. You get another $500 if they stay 6 months. Now, that's just hypothetical. I don't remember the exact terms where they said it, but it's similar to that. You get increments of $500 for those people joining and staying with their company. Is that not recruiting? Are you not getting paid off of somebody else's labor and somebody else's efforts? The difference is when you bring somebody into business, they have the opportunity themselves to make money as well. They can come in and they can make more money than you because they work harder than you. Because they put in more work and they put in more time, they put in more studying, they start honing their skills, they start sharpening the tools that they get. They dedicate themselves. So it's not all things that meets the eye. But, you just have to you have to do a deep dive sometimes with some of these things and just take a look at it. We like to call MLM network marketing a pyramid scheme, but it sounds like it when you read that definition in the first half, but the second half is not. It's not what it is. That's the person that come in the bottom of this so-called pyramid scheme over here and make more money than the person that's up here because they came in and they bust their butt off. They believe in the product. They believe in what they're selling. They believe they believe in helping the customers to get whatever it is that they're selling. They believe in it. They believe with all their heart. That's why you don't join nothing that you don't believe in. So when things get hard, you get tough, you're gonna quit because you didn't believe in it anyway. It'd be easy for you to quit. Now this is gonna be a kind of a short video. Well, I thought it may be a short video, but I'll have some other topics in my next video. But the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show all you guys out there a way you can, if you chose to join a network marketing company, you can make money even without recruiting. I'm gonna prove this to you right now. Now the company that I'm involved with, you get paid $40 for pretty much for everybody that comes in. Pretty much if you bring anybody in, even if it's a customer, you can pay $40. $40. Now let's say in this hypothetical that you bring in, you don't recruit anybody, but you bring in 50 customers in a year. I know. Now see, that's where your mind, you can't think about short term. If you truly wanna not work a job the rest of your life, you have to think about long term here. Now, this may not seem like a lot of money, but for those of you who don't have a steady job, you're working at McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, one of these fast food restaurants, you don't get paid a lot. An extra $200-300 a month would help. Now let's just say for this example, over the course of a year, the product you're selling is $40, and you get in a year's time doing it part time, you get 50 people, 50 customers, not recruiting people, representatives or whatever they call it, whatever business you're involved in. Let's just say you find 50 customers in a year. 365 days, you find 50 people that like the service you're promoting, and they decide to join. Now, in a particular company, man, this is a monthly fee, so you will make $2,000. You would make $2,000 a month by the end of the year in December. $2,000 a month. Now, as I go through this, I want you guys to understand that if you're going to college, I want you to compare it as a college, like a 4-year degree. Now this is year one. Let's say in year two, in this scenario, you're gonna recruit 50 people every year for the next 4 years. So in year two, now you have 100 people. You're not going into it to try to, move to the next level because you want to, get bring in the other members. You just want to get in the customers. Now, by the end of year two, you have $4,000 a month. This is not recruiting, just bringing in customers, people that want to use the product. They don't want to be a part of it. But as a result of you doing it like this, you'll have people that want to join. It's just how it is. Sometimes, without even trying to recruit, some people will still join the organization. This is year two. Year three, bring in another 50. I have to pull out my calculator here for a second. 150 times 40. Let me look this up on my phone. I thought I can do it in my head, but I guess I can't. I think it might be 6,000, but let me double check just to make sure. 150 times 40, $6,000. So imagine if you're in school, you're in college, your third year in college. Instead of being in college, you can be making $6,000 a month. You started off slow, but after a while, your business just starts to snowball. Now this is going to be year 4. Only bringing in customers, no recruiting. 200 clients. And in this, I don't know if I said it, in this scenario, all of these clients, from the 50 to 100 to 150, 200, they're paying monthly. This is like a residual income. And this doesn't include any of the other parts of the compensation plan, whether some people join you when you didn't recruit them, whether you have people that come in, and there's a lot of ways you can get paid, but we're just going to leave it at this scenario. 40 times 200 is $8,000 a month. So by year 4, by not bringing no one into your organization or representative, whatever you decide you want to do, you can make $8,000 a month every single month. And I can guarantee you, well, I'm not going to say I guarantee you, but there's a pretty good chance if you have people that's paying $200, you have 200 customers that's paying 40, that's paying whatever they have to pay a month for you to earn the $40. They're eventually going to reverse. They're eventually going to refer some people. So you more than likely will have more than that. But this is just a scenario that I decided to throw together so you can see. And this is like a 4-year plan. In 4 years, only bringing in 50 people a year. You can do more, you can do less. Depends on how hard you want to work. That's the thing about network marketing MLM. You can work it as hard as you want. You can work it as less as you want. It's a decision that you have to make. It's a decision you have to make for yourself and your family. But this decision you have to make for you and your situation. I'm going to take this one step further and do this one last scenario. Then I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to do 40 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say it's your 5th year. You've been steady. Every year you decide you want to bring in 50 people a year, every year. And for a 5th year, for doing this for 5 years, at December of 21, 2, 3, 4, in December 2026, you start making $10,000 a month. It took you 5 years to get there, but you got there because you didn't quit. You may have did it a different way, but I guarantee you, if you bring in 250 people that's paying every month, you're gonna have some people that sign up under you. Keep saying guarantee, but it's a high chance. You're gonna have some of those people that's gonna refer your business. If you're taking care of your customers, they're gonna refer other people to you. You'll have more than what the numbers show here. So you can make $10,000 a month in 5 years. This is 5 years. Do you have the patience? Are you gonna have the attitude that you want to quit? You want to give up? It's all up to you. What do you want to do? You want to keep on living the life you're living, or you want to make a change? We didn't get in the situation of like mine, where I have bad credit and a bad debt. It didn't happen in a year. This happens over time. It happened in a span longer than 5 years. This scenario that I'm showing you right here, and it's going to take a while to get that taken care of, get it eradicated, get to a better situation. This is just a scenario I'm putting together it's like a 5-year plan. You can do it shorter than 5 years. Depends on how hard you want to work. You can do it a lot faster 5 years. I said I was gonna let you go, but I'm gonna show you one last thing before you go. I can just to get off the screen. There was a button that reversed this whole screen. I don't know, but I'm gonna do it this way. Now this is a short term. This is a scenario where you can do something similar to this, and like a computer almost froze, whatever. This is at a bare minimum. 50 people in 365 days. 50. Now let's say that you decide I'm not gonna do 50. I'm gonna do 100 a year. In the very first year, you're at $4,000 a month in the month of December. Go by this a little bit faster. In the second year, you're at $8,000 a month because you decided to take more action, not in recruiting, but into bringing in customers. Year 3, every year you bring in 100 customers, $12,000. I'm not showing you guys this so to get you hyped up and get you excited. I'm just showing you what's possible if you decide to work. If you decide that you want to do something, you want to put a lot of effort to it. You want to put some work behind it. You don't recruit 100 people a year by sitting at home watching TV shows. So it's going to require some work. And lastly, In the fourth year, you have 400 people that are with you, and every month, that's $16,000 a month. Now, this is not yearly, this is for the month. It doesn't it doesn't account for any other thing that's involved, whatever you decide to get in. In this particular scenario, this is the company that I'm involved with, and you can pay $40. So 40 times 100, 4K. 40 times 400 customers, 16K. This is just customers. It's not even the 10 to 12 other ways you get paid. Just the minimum. This is what's possible. Sorry for making this video extra long, guys. Again, I didn't put these numbers out there to try to hype anybody up and tell you you're gonna make $16,000 a month by the end of this month. You're gonna have to put in some work. You're gonna have to put in some time. You're gonna have to put in pretty much some study time. You have to read some books. You may even have to watch some videos, but you're gonna have to put in some time somewhere to change your mindset, to change the way you think, to change the way you learn, to change. You're gonna have to change. That's it. That's all. You guys have a wonderful day. Be blessed.